But here in the TVC Communications family, it's also a momentous moment for us this second day of the month of May, because after serving as the CEO and the Managing Director of TVC Communications for 7 years, Andrew Hanlon has decided to step down from his position. And we, of course, here, the TVC Breakfast crew, wish him all the best in his future endeavors. We're also excited to announce that Victoria Ajayi has assumed the office as the new CEO and Managing Director of TVC Communications, effective from May the 1st. Victoria is a seasoned finance leader with more than 15 years of experience in both local and international organizations. She's had she has held previous positions within TVC Communications. Most recently, she served as the Deputy Chief Financial Officer. The TVC Breakfast team congratulates Victoria Ajayi, as with all of us here at the TVC Communications family, over this new appointment, and we wish her the best of luck in her new role. And our camera crew also captured the send-forth event held in honor of Andrew Hanlon.
Okay, so this is my last town hall, so it's lovely to see you all. Hello to everybody online.
This is a very special day for TVC people. We thank you for making this happen to our son. Even though he can be white in color, but I want to say it's our son.
Everyone that helped me out.
Andrew is a people's person. It's a very rare trait, but it's a very important trait that we need more people, more leaders to exhibit. He automatically exudes a lot of confidence, a lot of leadership, and most importantly, a lot of transformation.
It's always tough to miss someone who has been so impactful on one's career, on one's life. But in life, we meet to inevitably part. It's painful, but we will be consoled by the fact that Andrew has left TVC much better than he met it. And you can see his impact in so many areas of our work. He is an extremely sociable boss, one that you can relate with very well. There are many leaders who will not give you credit for some of the good things that you do, but Andrew will be the first to compliment you for anything good that you do on behalf of the company. Andrew has made TVC Communications. We are a much bigger company now. The world takes us more seriously now than before, and our brand is much stronger now.
As we bid farewell to a remarkable leader whose vision, passion, and dedication has steered the company to unprecedented heights, I took some time to reflect on the incredible journey we've shared together. From the first time Andrew set his foot in the company for a guided tour which I gave, to the time he finally accepted to relocate to Nigeria to work with us, and throughout his time with us at TVC, which has been quite memorable, because he didn't just focus on work, he also immersed himself in the Nigerian culture. Andrew has been the architect of transformation, leading TVC through numerous opportunities and challenges, like the NSAS protest and COVID-19 pandemic. Under his leadership, we've achieved numerous milestones, from clearly defining the group brand, TVC Communications, to the rebrand of Radio Continental to Max FM Lagos, to the addition of a new radio station in Abuja, to attaining a gold standard Great Place to Work certification, which made us the first and only media broadcast company to be certified in Nigeria and Africa, to many other noteworthy achievements. His commitment to fostering a culture of prioritizing people, our greatest assets, and keeping an open door policy has fueled our success and created a legacy that will endure for years to come.
The outgoing CEO, Andrew Hanlon, expressed heartfelt gratitude to the TVC community for their dedication and support, emphasizing the company's achievements under his leadership, coupled with words of encouragement and optimism for the company's future under a new management.
Very humbled by the experience I've had here for the past 7 years, working with over 500 of our staff and becoming friends with so many of them. So it's been amazing, but the great thing is we forged a cooperation between management and staff, and that cooperation has led to huge audience growth and huge revenue growth, which has secured the futures of over 500 staff in the company. We've done great things, like we opened a staff creche for our people. We gave over 250 plots of land to our staff to build their own homes. We give free food. We have annual pay increases. We had a big, massive 30% pay increase last year, but we give annual pay increases as well. Because we know if we look after our staff, they will look after the company, and they have. And that's why we've had that major growth over the last 7 years.
To our CEO, may his legacy of inspiration and dedication continue to resonate within TVC Communications, guiding us toward a future filled with success and growth.
Yeah, good man, sir. Yeah, good man. Good man. Yes. We appreciate you. You will be missed.
You're right. What a very fitting, send forth for our former CEO, Andrew Hanlon. Indeed, a jolly, fabulous fellow that he was, and his legacies are all already there. You know, when you look at the enviable achievements that, were on record during Andrew Hanlon's about 7-year-old tenure as Chief Executive Officer of the TVC Communications. It was under his, tenure that we switched from Continental Broadcasting Service to, to TVC Communications. Yeah. And, this is just one of the many, heights that he was able to reach, because when you look at it, TVC Communications, became a louder, more impactful brand, than before. And it took TVC Communications to the next level. And here we are. The sky is, like you could say it's a starting point in terms of family-friendly policies to gender-friendly policies to. You can talk about the creche. You can talk about, giving, our women, us women, a louder voice in the scheme of affairs. Theophilus is laughing there. But he will be greatly missed, as, rightly said, by, our directors and the rest of the staff.
He will actually be greatly missed. And 7 years, and he will see where he has brought TVC Communications to. The brand is now reckoned with everywhere than before. And we have been in places where normally you don't expect, you will not see a media house in. I had the first time encounter with Andrew at a point when I was covering the end SARS protest. I think the first and second anniversary, and I realized the way he complimented the whole effort was it gave me a booster to work more and all of that. And you see the camaraderie amongst members of staff, especially when he's around. People, can get into his office and have a gist with him. Many times I just pass over and say, Theophilus, come here, how you doing? We get to talk and all of that. It's going to be missed, and we know that with with what he has put in place, Victoria will do quite well, because there's a lot of soft landing for her. So she's going to do quite well, and the members of staff are ready to work with her to achieve the set goal of the company. So I believe she's going to do very much.
Absolutely. And still on Andrew Hanlon, when the, I call it the chieftaincy cap now was placed on his head, I noticed that, Amuludun was, aptly placed or aptly, that's it now. Yes. That's it, Amoludu on that. And he looks so wonderful, so handsome in his Adire Agbada and that cap. And Amoludu, for those who don't know, is, you could call it the life of the area of the party, the spark.
It's actually like
wherever, Andrew is, all those social events, having those social events.
Parties,
we cannot.
Our fun Fridays.
Andrew was such a delight, at all those social events. We had more social events during this reign. This was a man that worked hard and also played hard.
Yes.
And, I just hope that, as he's living 7 years, the Nigerian spirit is also going to impact his world more, because there is a lot more awaiting him. He can only get better and better. And for Victoria Ajayi, of course, here is us wishing her once again, giving her best wishes, because this is an onerous task. But as you have said, there is already, the platform already, and she's, so far from our engagement with her, appears to be very vibrant. She's also made her mark in the finance field where she was occupying before.
She's an author as well.
Right, she's an author as well.
Position-led woman.
She's also, one of the most formidable women of our time right now. Of course, you must have been seeing the news. So we wish her well, and we'll be here to continue to bring up, great news about developments here at the TVC News.